there's some common themes that I think I see resonating across all the customers we talk to, and these are customers from a variety of industries. Starting with your point about the article, not only is consulting not dead, the right type of consulting is even more important now for our customers than it ever has been. And what I mean by that is consulting is changing in terms of how we provide value, and smart consulting companies will figure out that change and adapt to that change. It's not going to be easy for a lot of folks because it does present fundamental shifts in business models, what people are doing, how quickly, and how the output of what we're doing is measured by our customers. So one of the interesting two things I think that resonate in almost every single first meeting with a customer. One is a discussion around how they're thinking about AI, call it AI strategy, call it about where they are in their journey. And regardless of size of organizations, everything from middle size organizations to the largest organizations, or in various states. We've seen some of the largest companies in the world who are still at the beginning of their journey, and they're okay with that because part of what they're doing is watching and learning and taking a measured approach with AI. We see small to medium sized organizations because of their size, they're able to be a little bit more nimble, and change inside of an organization is a little bit more easy for them to manage, and they're not quite as risk averse. So they're moving more quickly to AI solutions and everything in between. In terms of consulting, we've all heard of the death of the hourly rate as, a concept. And I, in general, agree with that conceptually. And I think one of the second topic I think that resonates with most customers in a first call is talking about the idea of shifting from hourly rates times number of people times hours to what's the value of the thing that we're creating for that business. And then how does a consulting company then be paid based upon the value of what they're bringing to the organization? So, and I think that's a really interesting business conversation to have with people. And so it's a great way for us to start to understand what we can do for an organization, how to measure specifically how we would do that and the success of that. And customers typically are very, very interested in next steps after the first meetings when we're talking about those kind of things.